Okay, so today we're making Khao Gai, which is like a very popular dish in Thailand, but I'm making my own version, Chinese style. So this is the stock. As you see, it's all like carcass and really chickeny broth, yeah? And I've used like 5 carcasses. That's the chicken thighs I'll be doing later. Okay, and that's all the chicken bones as well. So I prepared the rice as well. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to use this broth to cook this rice. And after, I'm going to put this chicken in the broth. You get it? So yeah, I'll show you how it turns out. Bye-bye. So what we're making today, we're making Khao Gai. Okay, this is the chicken stock. We see all the chicken fat on top. That's lovely. Okay, you need chicken fat for this recipe to make it really good, but I've just boiled like 5 carcasses of chicken bones into this broth. And there we're gonna use chicken thighs to make our Khao Gai, and that's the rest of this bones. Okay, and this is the rice with some ginger. And what we're going to do is cook this broth with this rice, okay? And that'll make it really fatty, taste of the rice. And then I'm going to put this chicken in this broth, okay? But it's got a special technique, secret. Okay, I'll show you how it's done later. Bye. So we got our thermometer here, okay? Tells you the temperature of the chicken is 27 C. When it's done, it should be 79, but we don't want it too well done, okay? So that's the point of the Chinese chicken. As you see, the broth is boiling. So I'll drop this in. Put the probe over there. We'll just use some tech and put the 4 chickens in here. Okay, and we slowly want to braise the chicken, so we just turn it up. Okay, see it's boiling. Okay, down. Get it all underneath. Okay. So the secret is you don't want it boiling that. You just want to poach it. Now the water's hot, we just turn off the cooker. Okay, and we let it slowly go to the temperature when it's cooked, and that will give it a very tender, moist and soft chicken, okay? If you boil it on high heat, it will just like turn out like really tough boiled chicken, okay? So that's the secret. Okay, we'll let that do its thing. Right, so it's been in the broth for 20 minutes now, and it hasn't reached temperature because the broth is cooled down. So all we need to do is bring the temperature back up slowly, and then once the water boiled again, we'll switch it off again, okay? And then we'll see when it reached to the temperature, okay? So once the water's boiled again, switch it off, okay? Because we don't want to boil it to death, okay? We're just like, how can I say, like just cooking it slowly, okay? Like, you see the temperature? So nearly done. That's about done actually, because the chicken thighs, it's not a whole chicken. If it's a whole chicken, I'll leave it there for longer. But you don't want your chicken to be too well done. So I'm just gonna give it to about just another minute and then fish it out, okay? Right, it's done now, 77. That's a good temperature. Why not use modern technology instead of guessing? So you see the chicken? It's with the bone in, because I like cooking things with the bone. So that's cooked now, yeah? So we'll just take it, transfer over there. You see, you can throw them in ice water to make the skin crispy, but this is just a cheap chicken, so I can't be bothered. Okay, take the probe out. This is really good probe I bought from England, so get yourself one of these. They're very cheap, 10 quid, maybe even cheaper in Thailand. But as you see, look, we got the broth, but that is perfectly poached. That's the word I'm looking for, poached chicken, right? The one you get in the market, they're like boiled to death and they're so not nice. Okay, must say, this is going to be very succulent and silky smooth chicken. Doing it this way. So no boiling much, okay? Unless you've got a big chicken, a whole chicken, then you can put it on low heat. But because we've got the thermometer, meat thermometer, we can tell when it's cooked. So this is normally a cold dish in Chinese style. Okay, so that's done. So we leave that to cool, or you could put it in the fridge, and when you want, you could just chop it up. So that's the bones there. Okay, got the rice underneath that I'm gonna cook later on because I'm not really hungry yet. But anyway, I'll show you how to make the sauce. This is like ginger, garlic, chopped. I've done it in the machine. Okay, and what you do, because the chicken is boiled, it has no taste really, yeah? So you've got to, the sauce makes it, so with just a spoon, a little bit of sauce like that from the soup, mix it like so, put a bit of sesame oil like so, and then because the chicken is boiled or poached, we add some salt. This salt's really good. It's like a sea salt. And then to finish it off, you can either heat oil like really hot and throw it in there, and it will just cook everything, yeah? But because this is like a hot soup, I just poured in. It's kind of cooked already, yeah? So what I want to do, I'm going to add this olive oil that I got, extra virgin olive oil. Okay, I'm not going to heat this up because it's good as it is, but a lot of people use like peanut oil, and the oil give it like a nice silky texture. But you know, olive oil, so good for you, isn't it? That's why all Italians and Spanish people and all the Mediterranean people eat it. So that's it, all done. So that's the sauce. That's the chicken thighs. You see how plump they are. Okay, I let that cool down. And we still got the chicken stock here, and you can use that to make the soup. So you can put some vegetables in, like turnips and stuff, and boil a soup. So anyway, I'm not going to show you the rice, or maybe later, but anyway, that's it. Chinese white cut chicken, as we call it, or khao man gai in Thai. So I thought I'd show you what the end product looks like. So we cook the rice with the chicken stock, okay, so it's nice and fatty. And just look at that chicken here, glistening. I put it in the fridge to cool it down, so it should retain its moisture. So let's go and cut into one. Let's see. Pick a nice thigh. Okay, as I said, the Chinese people eat this cold. Okay, take it off the bone. You don't even have to do that. Chinese people like it on the bone, but I like thigh meat because it's a lot juicier. And it's a lot better, it's a lot silkier. Look at that. Okay. It's not dry, it's very moist. So I'll chop this, okay, and get back to you. So let's give it a taste test. But I want to see how moist that chicken is. Yeah, it's not dry at all because we're using the thighs. If it's breast, it'll still be quite moist like this, okay? The only difference with khao man gai in Thai is really the sauce. This is more of a Chinese sauce, you know, the white cut chicken. So let's scoop some of that on top here. Because this sauce just gives the chicken a whole new flavour. And okay, let's try a bit of this. Take a nice piece, because of that. Have some rice with it. Bon appetit. The rice is from my rice bowl. Yeah. Sorry, trying to talk with my mouth full, but really good jasmine rice. It's not too oily, cooking in that stock, but this kind of chicken separates the men from the boys. Okay. Very moist, very soft, very silky. You know when you eat chicken that's like really tough and hard, like and dry, like turkey. Well, this is just like so moist, and we didn't even like cook it for long. We just poached it for about 20 minutes. And that was it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna eat this for dinner, and I'm glad you're still watching. Anyway, have a great night and have a good dinner. Make it, it's easy. Okay, bye bye.